Anagenda when it is, everybody it is. I only have 4 kilometers on that road of the 10. The rest side was I'm talking about when we have 2 kilometers and a half, the rest of the 22, the 20 was so that's why you say no. But Honorable Chair, this is where I'm happily promised from page 4, that's where I'll have a look of interaction with you over and over again. For instance, now we are talking 290 program which is being implemented collaborate on it. But plan of 600 and a plan of 3,700 kilometers coordinated one. If I don't work on that, we start continue somebody jump up at the end. Unless I address this, that's where we have. So I want to come back to the money. I'm talking of village channels. I've told you all the village challenges. That's a including voucher. That's a dream Kampala actually has nothing in Kampala. But it's on the territory of Kampala boundaries. All these problems comes from that side. So I need to go there who fix it. Then I control this because the city is a bit downward swapped. So it insists when the problem is there. Then the skill setters, because you can't work when the youth have that. Always have to come up proactively, already something. And that's why we have those 8 markets that anyone is got a house. Then again, the committee has been going to our roof here. Honorable Chair, if there's any problem about from this committee, all the weeks because of the roof condition. Now we are saying no, let's get totally open without then yeah, I just receive me. So that those days, why should they come like here? They can put it in the other place in what so that I can just receive the
indicators. And if an entity misses a minimum condition, that financial year will not earn any money. And if entity scores in all the minimum conditions and performance measures also performs, he may earn more in case he performs better than another entity. So this is what we do annually. We do several assessments. They do their own self-assessment against the indicators. We also carry out assessment as a ministry, and then we get an independent verification agency that also comes to assess. And after the assessment, each entity will now know what it has earned for the following financial year. And so far, Honorable Chair, I'd like to inform the committee that no entity has failed in minimum condition. Meaning, at least every year from the time, this is the 3rd year of implementation, from the time we commenced with implementation of this program, all the entities have been earning, and that is why you are seeing the progress of road infrastructure. And the 9 entities, Honorable Chair,
this Kyofatogabye drainage channel is the one that has been causing problems at So already there's a contractor undertaking significant works on the Kyofatogabye channel and also along the road to alleviate the drainage challenge in marking the survey. Chair, on page 14 is a summary of the entity performance in terms of financials, but the best view is on page 15, where we present the commitments in terms of money that has been committed to all ongoing works. And if you look at table 5 on page 15, you can quickly see from the last column that already as we speak, Kampala Capital City Authority has committed 324.284 billion shillings in works. That includes roadworks and the market, Gaba market that has been cleared by Solicitor General. If
This is financially launched. Yes. Well, it's launched, but work has not commenced. Yes. And then there's also another one in PG district. Is it Lomalani? Over 8 kilometers, I'm told it was also launched. Not yet launched. And then there is it Nakayaga to 17.8 was launched, right? Not yet. Okay. To be launched. So it would have been good if the engineer created column to indicate if you are going to launch the work.
For some of us to be here, because some of their budgets are already inflated and misallocated into wrong places, and then the right places don't have the money. So we shall want the plans to be very proper, where we want to see the outputs, the inputs, and what intended outcomes. So we shall have to link that so that we consider inputs. How relevant is a project? So we shall go into that. Now, Honorable Minister, when I go to your other strategic objective number 4, it says you are supposed to ensure equitable and all-inclusive government policies, programs, and projects. So what are these policies and government programs? I've seen your presentation is talking about.
That you finished.
You finished that one. So, like, we will demand more. Even as we are willing to support you, we will definitely ask the tough questions. And when we ask the tough questions, we are doing it for Ugandans and for the good of Uganda. I was once the vice chair of COSASI. So I know how much sometimes money is wasted. And it hurts me as a Ugandan, because our role as members of parliament is to ensure that every coin that we give out there really benefits the ordinary Ugandan. And I know you are capable of doing this. You know, when we go to page 9, the progress, and like one of our colleagues was saying, some of the progress really is very disheartening, Honorable Minister. Engineer and your team, you need to do a lot of supervision. Let's not wait for things to go bad. Let's not be reactive. Let's be proactive. And when we are proactive, we will prevent a lot of things. I am also in
ongoing works for Chiwafu Road, which I already reported on, and also Sebugwa Road, which will continue to be completed in this financial year. Under Pillar 2, they had planned to do drainage construction in Division A, and Pillar 3, which is job creation, Entebbe Municipal Council planned to construct Entebbe Terminal Market. That's where we have the fish market currently. For Makindye Sabagabo, there are ongoing contracts which are being completed, but as well, there are 2 fresh contracts that have been signed under Batch 1B, which include Kanala Bandwe in Motonge site and Gangukabu Machibili in Chibili area. They also planned to install solar lights and completion of walkways along.
This is my first time, as I was a former mayor of Machingi, and we launched the CC market to the community with my boss, who is now the minister, 4 years ago. But when I read the document here, table 3, page 11, it indicates that 50% contract mobilization But as an area MP of this area, apart from Boundary Hall, I have not seen any project. And there is another issue of land owners. 4 years ago. 4 years ago, it is about Kampala Metropolitan program. Honorable Chair, the minister is aware. We have a problem for vendors, and we created this market so that we can solve this problem. But up to now, but when I read here the document, it shows that 50% from the document presented by the minister, 50% contractor mobilization. But on the ground, apart from Boundary Hall, so I want to get clear picture from the minister because he was a former my boss as a mayor of Machinge. And I'm now the same person.
Tusinkanyeko Metropolitan area ya Kampala mulimu MPG wa Kisoro Entebbe Mukono. Era leero KCCA nga Kampala yuteze egenda kuja next week twogere ku nsonga zayo. Wabula ebibadde mu bisinzo okukwatamu tekusaleke gaba kayina okutandika. Ne babadde batugambye nti 50% ey'emirimu egirina okukolebwa etandise. Kisabadde kituufu tubasaba baddeyo beetegereze bulungi naye maze bakitereeza. Then but what the projects ezenjawulo
industry is urgently looking at. One that I brought forward is the issue of traffic. Kampala is flooded with traffic. Like I raised on the floor here, you who is traveling to Masaka, the moment you reach Busega, you cannot proceed. Those who are traveling to Mubende, you can't move beyond Busega. Those who are traveling to Gulu, beyond Waisi, you cannot move. Those who are traveling Eastern Route, you can't approach Mukono. My concern that has been raised with the ministry is to see how quickly access routes are being worked on to ensure that we can decongest Kampala. The other aspect is on waste management. Honestly, we are choking on waste as Kampala. This is supposed to be, this is supposed to be the central business district. Very beautiful, very enticing to our tourists, to our guests, to the visitors who are coming to Uganda. Kampala is supposed to be a model, it's supposed to be glittering, clean, but you find we are choking. We're choking in a lot of waste. We're failing to manage waste. The drainage system is poorly done, and that is what we're putting before the minister and the technical team, that we need a game plan to ensure that we have proper drainage system in Kampala. We have proper waste management system in Kampala. You overheard from the mayor what's happening with the dumping of the waste in Mpigi.